Yeah. The cycle stops with me. My kids will walk while I had to crawl. For the blood, for the name. Duffy drums. Dusty drums hitting, yeah, I'm fighting the ghost of every single failure that I hated the most. Heavy bass knocking, I'm the root of the tree, building up a world that my father couldn't see. I don't care about the pain, I don't care about the scar. I'm pushing every limit just to reach for the star. Doing it for mama, doing it for the pride. Carrying the family on a legendary ride. Gritty in the trenches with the iron in the palm. In the middle of the storm, I am perfectly calm. I'm the bridge to the future, I'm the end of the day. The heaviest survivor that the world has ever met. Blood, sweat, and hustle, yeah, I'm giving it all. Making sure the lineage will never ever fall. Yeah, we building up the legacy, changing the game. Putting all the respect on the family name. 90s energy, raw and severe. The poverty and struggle and exactly right here. For my sons and my daughters, the path is now clear. The king of the generation is finally here. Yeah, check the articulate flow, it's a promise I kept. While the rest of the neighborhood peacefully slept. Blue braids standing here, we the anchor of hope. Tying up the future with a heavy iron rope. Dusty vinyl scratching, hear the soul in the track. I'm carrying the whole generation on my back. Buying up the freedom, buying back the time. Every single drop of sweat is a mountain I climb. They gonna look at the name and they gonna feel proud. I'm screaming out the victory, silent but loud. Gym sessions in the dark, building power and grace. So my kids can have a better and a brighter place. I'm a warrior, a father, a leader, a son. I won't stop the grind till the mission is done. Yeah, we building up the legacy, changing the game. Putting all the respect on the family name. 90s energy, raw and severe. The poverty and struggle and exactly right here. For my sons and my daughters, the path is now clear. The king of the generation is finally here. The chains are broken. The chains are broken. The future is paid for. Legacy confirmed. The valuation is up. The legacy is secured. Let's celebrate. The valuation. The valuation. Yeah. Fast-paced bounce, yeah, the net worth is rising. Every single move that I make is surprising. Fast slapping bass, knocking down the front door. Taking all the profit and demanding some more. Pushing 160 on the press, keep it steady. Whenever the market goes down, I am ready. Hyacinth's whistle, the sound of the wind. Look at the beautiful era we living in. Calculating capital, minimizing the debt. The highs return that the family can get. Commanding delivery, sharp and articulate. I don't leave a single detail to the syndicate. Buying up the assets, turning them to cash flow. Watch the whole empire beautifully grow. Yeah, we pushing up that heavy network to the sky. Watch the valuation and the capital fly. Triumphing bounce. Yeah, the rhythm is fast. Built a solid empire that is destined to last. No limits on the vision, no limits on the bang. Roll, roll, roll. We got the discipline in the hustle to bang. Roll, roll. Look at the balance, the numbers are crazy. None of my people are sitting around lazy. Blue braids standing right here on the ride. We turning the darkness to absolute light. Crisp, energetic, the vocal is clear. The ultimate level of success is right here. Gym groove bouncing, the iron is cold. We turning the sweat and the blood into gold. Taking the profit and buying the block. Solid foundation, hard as a rock, cinematic production. We run the elite, the undisputed heavyweight kings of the street. Yeah, we pushing up the heavy network to the sky. Watch the valuation in the capital fly, triumph and bounce. Yeah, the rhythm is fast. Built a solid empire that is destined to last. No limits on the vision, no limits on the bang. Roll, roll, roll. We got the discipline and the hustle entertain. Yeah. Net worth climbing, we never stop. They saw the struggle. Now let them watch the empire. It's all according to plan. Calculated moves, yeah, the strategy is cold. The story of a kingdom that's finally being told. Haunting piano ringing, setting up the mood. I'm providing for the family, putting on the food. Heavy sub bass, rattling the luxury flow. I bought the whole complex, then I bought some more. Steady on the flow, never rushing the design. Everything I visualize is destined to be mine. Pachi on the kick drum, hitting like a heart. I was building this monopoly right from the start. Articulate delivery, I don't need to shout. I'm what the true definition of a boss is about. Eerie synth whistle, a warning in the breeze, bringing every mountain straight down to its knees. Yeah, we executing the blueprint, heavy and slow. Watching every single seed in the darkness grow. Menacing the market with a mastermind plan. Operating different than the average man. The sub-base is shaking the foundation of the town. We're building up the legacy and holding the crown. Check the paperwork, yeah, the equity is deep. Building up the future while the amateurs sleep. Blue braids on my right, yeah, we running the map. Closing every single gap and avoiding the trap. Laid back delivery, but the danger is real. Turning every obstacle to absolute steel. Bought the vintage cars, bought the houses on the hill. Doing everything I said with the dangerous wheel. Helping out the ones who were there in the mud. This is deeper than the money, this is written in the blood. Gym sessions in the dark, iron in the hand. Now we on the sky, and we on the land. Calculated hustle, I'm the architect of win. Let the golden era of the family begin. Yeah, we executing the blueprint, heavy and slow. Watching every single seed in the darkness grow. Menacing the market with a mastermind plan. Operating different than the average man. The sub-base is shaking the foundation of the town. We building up the legacy and holding the crown. The plan is flawless. Empire confirmed. We own it all.
Yeah, they burned it all down. Thought there was nothing left, but they forgot about the embers. We rising up today. Let's get it. Let's get it. We rising up today. Let's get it.
Yeah.
Walking through the ashes of the bridges that I burned. Every single lesson was $1 that I earned. Gritty storytelling, I can feel it in my chest. Putting all my blood and my spirit to the test. Heavy on the drum break, snapping like a trap. Putting all the underdogs right back on the map. Passionate delivery, I'm speaking from the soul. Putting every broken piece together, making it whole. Sweat on the concrete, iron in the grip. I'm the captain of the ocean and the master of the ship. Deep bass bumping, shaking up the ground. Taking back the crown with the legendary sound. Yeah, we rise from the air, reaching for the sky. Unstoppable hustle and the limit is high. Boom, back triumph, hear the anthem on the street. Knocking down the wall every time we feel the beat. Blood, sweat, and glory, building up the name. Stepping out the shadows and controlling the flame. Staring at the mirror, looking at the scars. Aiming past the ceiling, shooting for the stars. Aggressive on the vocal, matching with the kick. Moving like a heavyweight, but thinking very quick. I remember starving, eating noodles in the cold. Now I'm turning all the struggle into heavy solid gold. Motivation flowing through the veins like a drug. Fighting every demon underneath the heavy rug. No handouts needed, everything is claimed. I'm the wild beast that can never be tamed. Classic 90s rhythm playing loudly in the mind, leaving every hater in the laziness behind. Can we rise from the ash, reaching for the sky? Unstoppable hustle and the limit is high. Boom, bap, triumph, hear the anthem of the street, knocking down the wall every time we feel the beat. Blood, sweat, and glory, building up the name, stepping out the shadows and controlling the flame. Yeah, from the bottom to the top, the triumph is real. I keep grinding. You know, they said the hardest part of the storm ain't the wind or the rain, it's keeping your heart warm when the world gets cold. This one's for the dreamers with scars. I remember the nights, I remember the nights, no stars in the sky, just a reflection of the pain in my mother's eye. Concrete garden where the roses don't grow, but I planted a seed in the dirt down low. Walking through the fire with a smile on my face, searching for a peace in this cold, dark place. They told me I was nothing, just a ghost in the street, but I found my rhythm in the drum and the beat. It's a long road home and the shoes are worn out, but I conquer the silence, I conquer the doubt. Like a rose in the rain, I'm standing my ground. In a world full of noise, I'm finding my sound. Keep blooming through the concrete, through the hate. Keep moving, it's never too late to be great. From the struggle to the sun, from the dark to the light, I'm a warrior of soul, I'm a king of the night. I see the brothers falling, lost in the haze, chasing the shadow of the shorter days. But I chose to grind, I chose to stay true, even when the sky was the heavy shade of blue. Inspired by the greats, by the ones who fell, who turned their heaven into a story of hell. I'm pouring out my soul like water on the dry land, trying to make the world understand the plan. It ain't about the gold, it ain't about the fame, it's about the legacy attached to your name. Take a breath, look at how far you've come. The scars, those are just medals of honor. Take a breath, so let them wilt your spirit. Stay strong, stay strong, stay real. Stay strong, stay real. Now the sun is rising, but the clouds are still there. I can feel the electricity in the morning air. One rep at a time, one rhyme at a breath. I'm cheating the failure, I'm cheating the death of a dream that was buried before it can fly. Now look at me soaring, look at the sky. West Coast soul with a heart made of gold. The greatest story that was ever told is the one where you wing when they said you would fail. The winners at my back, I'm setting the sail. Like a rose in the rain, I'm standing my ground. In a world full of noise, I'm finding my style. Keep going through the concrete, through the hate. Keep moving, it's never too late to be great. From the struggle to the sun, from the dark to the light, I'm a warrior soul, I'm a king of the night. Get your head up, I thought we're always high in legacy. Bros, still bros, Ease. Remember the night. You know, they say the hardest part of the storm. You know they say the hardest part of a storm. They say the hardest part of the storm. You know, they say the hardest part of the storm. You know, they say, they say the hard. You know, they say the hardest part. You know, they say the hardest part. They say the hardest part. They say, you know they say the hardest part of this stay. You know, they
say the hardest part of the storm.
You know,
You know,
you know.
they say the hardest part of the storm.
You know, yo.
You know, they say the
hardest part of the storm.
You know,
They say the hardest part. They locked the gate, but they forgot I'm the key. Welcome to the cage. Now watch me break it. Break. I was born in the dark, raised by the cold. A story of a hunger that never gets old. The world is a cage and the bars of the doubt, but I'm the only one who can find a way out. My knuckles are bruised, my spirit is scarred, but the harder the battle, the higher the yard. I don't need a hand, I don't need a plea. The ghost of the legend is living in me. Yeah, I see you watching. Every drop of the sweat is a debt to the past. I'm building a kingdom that's destined to last. Break the chains, let the lions out the cage. Turning the leaf, yeah, I'm ripping the page. No mercy for the version of me that was weak. No silence, it's the victory I'm destined to seek. Shadows of the cage can't hold back the light. We're grinding through the day, we're owning the night. Focus is sharp like a blade in the mist. I'm crossing the names off the failure list. Tupac's vision in the world for the lies. I see the truth when I look in my eyes. Intensity rising, the rhythm is fast. The first will be first and the ghost will be last. I'm 10 moves ahead while you're stuck in the mud. This ain't just music, it's written in blood. The iron is cold, but my heart is on fire. Higher and higher, the ultimate flyer. The cage is open. Are you staying in or are you stepping out? Choice is yours, legacy starts now.
yeah. West Coast Authority.
Listen closely, knowledge is weight. If you want the crown, you gotta pay the price in sweat.
The architect is speaking.
Let's ride! Let's ride!
Yeah,
Heavy on the bass, feeling the ground shake. Everything I have, yeah, I had to go and take. No room for the weak, no time for the talk. Watching how the giants and the legends really walk. Street wisdom in the brain, iron in the soul. Keeping my composure while I'm reaching for the goal. I don't chase the hype, I just build the foundation. Preaching discipline to a whole new generation. Pachi on the drums, keeping everything steady. When the opportunity knocks, you better be ready. Hustle is aggressive, the mindset is raw. Living by the code, yeah, the grind is the law. Iron wisdom, knowledge from the street. Building up the empire, never knowing defeat. Authoritative power, yeah, we holding the line. Paying every due till it's our time to shine. Respect the architect, we building it strong. Proving that the hustle is where we belong. Staring at the city from the seat of the throne. Everything I built, yeah, I did it on my own. Old school mentality, raw and refined. Leaving every doubt and the weakness behind. Consistency is power, let the baseline flow. Planting all the seeds, watching everything grow. You see the tattoos, they tell the whole tale of a man who refused to accept any fail. Lungs full of fire, mind full of grit. Never gonna slow down, never gonna quit. Listen to the wisdom in the deep vocal tone. I'm a king in the garden, standing alone. Iron wisdom, knowledge from the straight. Building up the empire, never knowing defeat. Authoritative power, yeah, we holding the line. Paying every due till it's our time to shine. Respect the architect, we building it strong. Proving that the hustle is where we belong.
yeah. Built to last. The code is written in blood and iron.
Stay focused.
Let's ride.
Yeah, they didn't see us coming, did they? From the shadows, from the dirt, the underdogs here to collect. Listen to the keys. It's time. Yeah. Yeah. Ha, ha, ha. Heart beating, heart beating, heart beating, heart beating, heart beating fast like the kick in the snare. Smell of the iron, the cold in the air. Started with nothing, the ghost in the crowd. Now my ambition is screaming out loud. Fast flow, aggressive, I'm taking the lead. Giving the universe just what it needs. Piano is dark, yeah, the loop is a haunting. But none of these obstacles ever been daunting. Underdog spirit, I'm forced in the dirt. Wearing the struggle like ink on a shirt. I'm hungry for victory, starving for more. Kicking the hinges right off of the door. Blood in my vision, the hustle is raw. Surviving the jungle, I'm breaking the law of average people. I'm destined for greatness. No time for the fakes or the aura of lateness. They call me an underdog, look at me now. We taking the crown and we making them bow. Blood in the water and sweat on the steel. Showing the world that the hustle is real. Relentless in motion. We never gon' stop. Fighting from bottom till we hit the top. Check the delivery, intense and precise. Paying the toll and I'm paying it twice. Relentless pursuit of the life I deserve. I never pull back and I never will swerve. Heavy the drum beat, it's hitting your chest. Putting the fire to the ultimate test. Gritty and underground, straight from the gut. The doors of the kingdom were previously shut, but I got the keys now, I'm making them turn. Watching the bridges of laziness burn. Ink on the bicep, success on the mind. Leaving the weekend, the weary behind. One more repetition, one more mile to run. I'll rest in the shade when the mission is done. Call me an underdog, look at me now. We're taking the crown and we making them bow. Blood in the water and sweat on the steel. Showing the world that the hustle is real. Relentless in motion. We never go stop. Fighting from bottom till we hit the top. Underdog anthem. Remember the name. The grind never stops. We're already here. Feel that dust on the record. That's the sound of consistency. Every single day, we wake up and we grind. Head nodding, let's work. Let's work. Yeah. Waking up early to the sound of the crackle. Another heavy obstacle I gotta go tackle. Dusty on the beat, but the vision is clean. Operating daily like a flawless machine. Heavy on the kick drum, steady on the pace. Running my own marathon, winning my own race. Listen to the rhythm, it's the daily grind groove. Got the universe watching every time that I move. Sweat dropping down, yeah, I'm paying the fee. Building up a fortress for the whole legacy. Deep vocal tone, speaking truths in the mic. Walking through the valley, going on a long hike. I don't need the flash, I just need the raw iron. Quiet in the jungle, but I strike like a lion. Yeah, welcome to the daily grind, steady and slow. Planting every seed and watching everything grow. Heavy kick drum, keeping time with the heart. Finishing the mission that I promised to start. Blood, sweat and hustle in the lo-fi haze. We conquering the summit in a million different ways. Focus on the breathing, one step at a time. Turning every struggle to a mountain I climb. Lo-fi textures, keeping everything grounded. By the heavy weights and the pressure surrounded. I embrace the heavy load, put it straight on my back. Keep the train moving on a solid iron track. They looking for a shortcut, I'm looking for the pain. Walking right through it, standing out in the rain. Aggressive on the mindset, calm in the soul. Keeping my eyes locked on the ultimate goal. Head nodding constantly, feeling the loop. Leading every soldier right in front of the troop. It's the dusty boom bap, it's the code of the street. Never backing down and never taking defeat. Yeah. Welcome to the daily grind, steady and slow. Planting every seed and watching everything grow. Heavy kick drum, keeping time with the heart. Finishing the mission that I promised to start. Blood, sweat and hustle in the lo-fi haze. We conquering the summit in a million different ways. This way. Yeah. Steady rhythm. The daily iron never lies. nodding.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Keep it this way. Check the account. The dividends just hit. Let's ride.
Check the yeah. Check the account. The dividends just hit. Let's ride. Fast-paced bounce, yeah, the market is green. Running the most profitable heavy machine. Fat slapping baseline, hitting the street. Victory is the only conclusion we meet. I bought the apartment, I paid for the view. Doing exactly what I promised to do. Taking my family out of the dark, leaving the universe a legendary mark. High synth whistle cutting right through the air. Look at the lifestyle, we millionaire. Energetic delivery, smooth and polite. Closing the real estate deal in the night. Iron in the blood, yeah, the hustle is raw. Writing the checks, breaking the law of the floor. Yeah, we cashing out the golden dividend today. Moving every single obstacle out of the way. West Coast bound, we securing the bag. Never let the energy or capital lag. Family is wealthy, the vision is clear. The ultimate victory is materializing here.
Yeah.
Look at the garage, yeah, the vintage is clean. Living the greatest movie that they ever seen. Blue Bray standing right here in the light. Everything we manifested turning out right. In the Malik driving beat, top of the class. Pressing the pedal straight down on the gas. Helping out the people who stood by the side. Taking the whole team on a luxury ride. Up tempo, rhythm compounding the goal. Breaking the matrix, breaking the mold. Sweat in the gym, translating the cash. Building an empire out of the ash. Clear height vocals, but I never lose breath. I'm building the wealth that surpasses the death. Yeah, we cashing out the golden dividend today. Moving every single obstacle out of the way. West Coast bound, we securing the bag. Never let the energy or capital lag. Family is wealthy, the vision is clear. The ultimate victory is materializing here.
Assets secured. Family is rich.
Momentum is a weapon. Don't stop now. Let's go. Yeah. Fast-paced bounce, yeah, I'm riding the wave. Building up an empire for the bold and the brave. Fast slapping baseline, hitting the floor. Breaking every limit and demanding some more. Sweat on the iron, the hustle is real. Turning every dream into absolute steel. Commanding delivery, sharp and precise. I'm taking all the glory, I don't care about the price. High synth whistle, the sound of the crown. Taking all the power, and I'm taking the town. Street success anthem, the legacy grows. Dominating every single challenge that shows. Clear height vocals, but I never lose breath. Outworking everybody from the birth to the death. Yeah, we riding on the golden momentum, feeling the heat. The ultimate victory is out on the street. West Coast bounce, yeah, the rhythm is fast. Building up a monument that's destined to last. Cinematic driving beat, we taking the flight. Shining like a diamond in the middle of the night. Yeah, foot on the pedal, yeah, the engine is loud. Standing like a titan in the front of the crowd. Blue Bray shining, looking out at the view. Doing every single thing they said we couldn't do. Triumphant G-Funk, the energy spikes. Winning every battle that the universe strikes. Blood, sweat, and iron, the formula pays. Walking through the fire for the rest of my days. Gym groove bouncing, the focus is pure. I'm the only sickness and the only real cure. Crisp on the vocal, I'm leading the way. Turning every midnight into glorious day. Success is a habit, the vision is clear. The legendary status is materializing here. Yeah, we riding on the golden momentum, feeling the heat. The ultimate victory is out on the street. West Coast bounce, yeah, the rhythm is fast. Building up a monument that's destined to last. Cinematic driving beat, we taking the flight. Shining like a diamond in the middle of the night. Anthem. Never slow